Good evening, Spiritual Collective. So tonight when I asked what message that we needed to hear, what would help benefit us at this time, I pulled spiritual practice, snake spirit, wolf spirit, rebirth, comeback, glow up, Atlantis, Lemuria, ancient lands, in the temples, reputation, sexuality, sexual energy, and a long time coming. Okay, so those are the topics, those are the things that came up. And with this, I'm getting that this life is highly influenced by the energies of possible past lives in the Atlantis, Lemuria, ancient lands such as these, where you may have practiced magic in the temples, did things in the temples, definitely getting that vibe. Then we have snake spirit and rebirth, comeback, glow up. So I'm getting that the snake spirit was very prominent then and is prominent now in your life. The idea of rebirth and shedding of one's old skin. Spiritual practice was the first topic that came out. So again, this is definitely a reading geared towards the spirituality, the spiritual nature of your life path and possible past lives. Wolf spirits also gets a fierceness, a wild nature to you as well, in a combination to the snake spirit. We have reputation, sexuality, sexual energy, okay, which play a role in past lives in these lands, in these temples, but also in this life you may have a reputation for your sexual energy, sexuality, even though it is possibly not warranted. Okay? So, and then a long time coming, I believe, happens to do with the glow up, with the rebirth, and possible long time coming with the connection of these past lives, or this past life, this energy of being in the temples in a land such as Atlantis and Lemuria. There's something about that ancient lands, temples, that are kind of playing into your spirituality at this time. Okay. So it's very interesting. Spiritual practice comes out. It's going to be very important at this time for you to focus on your spiritual practice. You may also merge sexual energy in your spiritual practice, as that can also play a role. At any rate, you have a reputation for both your sexual energy, perceived sexual energy, and also your reputation for being spiritual, for being it's almost noticeable in ways, but your connection to these past lives, these past lands, these ancient times of magic, of mysticism, of mystery, of candlelit temples, smoke-filled temples. Again, possibly snakes in these temples as well. That's what I'm getting. Okay, these are a lot. Okay, this is a bit chaotic. Okay, no, that's just chaotic. Okay, so there's a little chaos in the mix here, a little bit of uncertainty. But spirituality needs to take a forefront right now. Possibly get in touch with these ancient lands, with these ancient, just the stories, myths, and legends associated with these lands. Get into that kind of flow, right? Okay, okay. Ooh, okay. I pulled the Two of Orbs. Higher Self. Higher Self was in the middle. And Seeker of Orbs. Okay. You're aware of the possibilities that surround you. You're in tune with them. You tend to be able to balance things. You're able to hold multiple things at once in your field. You're able to balance. You're able to handle multiple things at once. You're also able to straddle the worlds. I'm getting that with this. To straddle that liminal state in between two things, in between two worlds, the higher self. You're in touch with your higher self, you're in touch with your magic, you're in touch with your intuition and the guidance that you receive from the other side. Again, with this liminal state, and you're very aware. Seeker of Orbs. Again, you seek things. You go into the deep depths of your very self, and you pull out knowledge, you pull out wisdom, you pull out insight. Getting dancing as well with this image. I feel like movement. I feel like in these temples, possibly dancing, a high priestess energy coming out. Heavily feminine vibes here I'm getting with these ancient temples. The Two of Flames and the Adaptive Flames. Okay. Alright. You're able to see. You're able to see possibilities. You're able to see past illusions. See into the future. You can see things that others cannot. You're in tune with the other side. You're able to connect. You can receive visions and communications. You have a power within you, a passion. You're able to harness this personal power and channel it into your magic, your spiritual pursuits. Again, definitely we're working magic in the past lives. And again, you're asked to step into that spirituality. I'm sure if you're here, you already are a spiritual person. But you need to step a little further. You need to go deeper within. There's something waiting for you. There's something waiting when you go deeper into your spirituality. Don't be afraid to go into the dark places of your spiritual journey, into the caves. I'm getting a cave with a snake going in through the cave with the snake spirit as well. Six of Chalices. Okay. Nostalgia, past memories. Childhood may come up. Also getting a possible spirit of a child. A deceased child. That's not going to be for everyone. But also memories. Spiritual influences when you were a child. A guide. a guide could have helped you through some hard times. You could have actually had a very vivid experience with one of these guides or angels during your childhood that you still remember to this day in a very loving and nurturing role of comfort. Adaptive orbs and the 9 of chalices. Adaptive orbs, you're able to really clearly imagine and see. You can see with your mind's eye. You're able to channel, you're able to summon your imagination, to create worlds in front of you. You're able to really, you have a really great gift of sight and imagination. And you can play with these thoughts, you can form them, you can morph them. You're really good at this. 9 of chalices. Yeah, this brings you delving into the world of imagination. Really brings you a sense of satisfaction, a sense of well-being, feeling the light shining upon you, a feeling of great spiritual bliss. Also getting that maybe you should do some, with this strong imagination, guided meditations, definitely some kind of path working, something where you're going in and taking an adventure, and that's highly imaginative and spiritual at the same time, that this will help you. Okay. Trying to think of what deck is calling me right now. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. Let's go with this. You're asked to really step into your spiritual gifts and really harness them, to really work with them, to expand them. You're asked to expand your spiritual gift. You're asked to exercise the gifts that you do have. The Hermit. Yeah, you need to go and spend time reflecting, looking within, summoning up your flame. You're going to be possibly doing some magic, some rituals, by yourself. Connecting. I'm also getting spirits of the dead. You're very powerful, and you're very powerful when you work solitary. You may work solitary, or you may also work with others, but you do have a gift of being very strong on your own. And while it's good to work with others, and you should also develop some strong spiritual practice by yourself. The Hierophant. Dagon. The water. Yeah, I'm also feeling like just very ancient, very... I'm getting with Atlantis and Lemuria with these ancient lands, and the water. The water is important here. And diving deep within, finding this light with the Hermit. Also, this light will help guide you. There's a guiding force, and maybe someone or something of instruction to help you spiritually grow. Okay. Of course. Of course, we have the Five of Swords, right? Yeah. Five of Swords. You feel like you're being attacked a lot, singled out. People's words, um, people's things that they say are directed at you. People want to see your destruction, and they use words, they use rumors to do you in. Again, with this reputation, this has to do with your reputation, I believe. Again, this could also be wrapped around it's wrapped around your spirituality, but also your sexuality and your perceived sexuality. People seem to that think they know something about you, even though it's totally wrong, but they perceive you a certain way. It's important not to feel like a victim. I mean, it's understandable if you do, but it's important that you learn to just go deep within and do more reflecting and do more spiritual work and alchemize this when it does happen. As a thought, the Fool. Okay. Beginning a new cycle with this glow up and rebirth, but also too, you're summoning something up. You're in the process of connecting with spirit, or summoning a spirit, or getting guidance of a spirit. He's playing a flute. 1 second. You have magic around you. You have spirits around you that you can contact. It's important that maybe you spend time by yourself trying to get in contact with these spirits, guides, or whatever that's around you right now. Okay. There's a little contemplation here because I have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. Okay. That's yeah, you've done well to block energies coming at you, building an energetic field that protects you, and that really reflects back. Again, Knight of Wands, moving forward, but also reflecting back. There's a scepter he's holding that is reflecting these rays from the sun. And again, the sun here we have with this storm, the empty space. So again, you are moving forward. You're not looking back. You're moving forward. Whatever destruction that's been had has been had, and there's nothing else that's really going to affect you. You are this grid of energy. This maybe you're putting shields up. Maybe you're getting better at shielding. Maybe you're getting better at also to throwing things back. Again, throwing things back at whoever may be sending it. And also, you know, you do have getting this whirlwind, this chaotic storm behind you. You're leaving the storm behind you. It still tries to pursue you. You still have people who try to come at you. You still have things, energies that try to get at you, but you are really just, you're moving forward. And you're blocking this out. You're doing well blocking this out. Whatever comes at you can't reach you. That's what I'm getting. So maybe do a bit more protective magic, invoking the snake and wolf spirit in these protective spells, rites, whatever you do, to help you as protection. These spirits are really good for protection and rebirth. The Queen of Discs. Okay. Ooh, nice. I'm making a powder. Herbal. Okay. You're busy. Okay, okay. I also see herbal magic. You're doing a lot of magic. Possibly making some herbal concoctions. Maybe a poultice. Maybe something drink. There's definitely rebirth here. There's communication to the other side. There's a deep study of a deep concentration of what you're doing magically, spiritually. It's intentional, and it's powerful. You need to trust yourself and trust your guides. Trust the wisdom. Trust the wisdom that comes to you through these guides, through your own intuition, your strong intuition. You have the High Priestess here. You're doing well. You just need to continue on. Really what's being asked for you is you to really step into deep study and contemplation of spiritual matters. For the next step. There's this next step in your spirituality. This new rebirth of who you're going to be. Again, you have people who try to steal your spirit. They try to vampirize your energy. Also, protection when you sleep. Could also be some dream magic going on. Protection when you sleep is important. People could be, people, things, spirits. I don't know. There's something there to protect yourself from maybe the ill intention of others when you're in a sleeping state, or when your mind is in a state that's more receptive, trying to get in, trying to cause havoc, trying for control. It's a control thing. It's harnessing the spirit for control. Okay, that's why you need to amp up your spiritual practice right now. But people want that. They know you have a strong spirit. The Nine of Swords, yeah, you're on defense. You're on defense. With people coming at you, but I feel like right now this is your defensive mode. You need to see how you can harness your defenses. The Five of Cups. Again, people may want to get you in the state of looking at the cups that are empty, the things that are done, the things that are that's been spent. Also, with sexual energy, people may also be wanting to get you to drink, to get you in a state as well, to take advantage, like a party. Someone wants to engage with you inappropriately. I'm also getting that as well with this. Yeah, there's an illusion. There's like a trick to get you to, this is not for everybody. You'll know if it's for you. To get you to party and drink, and that someone can take advantage of that. Again, with this, taking advantage of someone sleeping. Okay, with control issues. Okay, these women are passed out, and again, this woman, she's passed out. She's sleeping. They're all in this state, and yeah, that's the state where someone they can harness that energy for themselves. Getting that. So watch out for that. If you like a party life or whatever, you may have people trying to take advantage of that. Yeah, there's, okay, the Ten of Cups. Okay, now this is a good card, but I'm also getting like drinking, obviously, from the image. But you're protected. You know how to handle yourself, but you need to be aware. Bastet can be helpful at this time. Protective energies with Bastet. But also knowing your company and knowing their intent. You should be good at this. You have help, you have guidance. See, there's what you naturally bring and what you naturally carry in yourself and bring to others with your presence, with your celebrations, and what other people would rather have, right? They want to affect your judgment. The Ten of Discs. This is another 10. You have quite a few 10s here, and you have new beginnings. Okay? New beginnings and, yeah, endings. 10 of Discs. Again, summoning up a spirit. That's something you need to do. I'm also getting music from this. But also, that just came, like, but, there's something, definitely you need to really hone in and try to get in contact with spirits, but someone is definitely trying to come in and really have an effect on you, also through magic. But you're powerful. You're a powerful person. You need to, again, amp this spirituality up, because you're going to be able to harness this later on. Okay. You're leveling up in your spiritual practice. That's what I'm seeing. A huge level up in your spiritual practice. Okay. All right. Promising. If you're wondering where to start with your spiritual practice, start with protection and clearing and protection. Okay. We've got beauty, we've got meditation, and the High Priestess of Air. Again, air is playing heavily in this reading. Beauty, meditation, High Priestess of Air. Again, with Priestess energy. Again, doing a lot of mental exploration, getting that. A lot of mental journeying through your meditation. And beauty. And the beauty that's experienced, that you'll experience through this, the growth, the duality with the rose. Okay. Whoa. Boo. Boo. Forbidden pops. I like it when okay. Maybe some people are going through some really dirty, bad links to get at you with forbidden magic or whatever that is. But also too that you have a reputation. Forbidden magic. Also, people doing forbidden things with sexuality or trying to take advantage, and also trying to siphon your energy. That's forbidden as well. So it's not just forbidden for you and this trying to project that onto you, but it's people doing forbidden things, right? Trying to get at you. Focus, yeah, you need to focus your energy on this meditation, on this spiritual growth. If you're wondering what to do next, maybe do some meditation, maybe do some spiritual work, contact. Try to just, even if just keep trying. If you don't feel successful at doing this for some reason, or you're having a hard time, just try it again. Keep working, but definitely. And definitely something in the dream state, too. Definitely dream states being affected. Bridget. I'm also getting boundaries with this. There's the boundary that you need to build with protective magic, okay? Boundary around you so that there's a decent enough force field, right? With this force field around you. And also you have spiritual guides letting you know, protecting, guarding, and communicating with you, also surrounding your boundaries as well. It can alert you when something is encroaching on that. Complicated. I've gotten this before. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on, okay, with others, but try to make sense of what you're doing. What you're doing spiritually. This could also feel complicated at times, but just stay with it. It's worth it. You'll be fine. Deceit. Okay. Boo. Deceit. But we already knew that because we had the forbidden people doing forbidden things and trying to take advantage of you, trying to siphon your energy, trying to use it for their gain. Okay, for their benefit, siphoning your energy for their benefit. They're taking advantage of you, trying to get into your head, trying to get into when you're more receptive. This could also, this could be when you're sleeping, but this could also be when you're just in a state that's more receptive. Okay, and you're around these people. Deceit. And this is another reason why you need to amp up spiritually, because you need to be more protected. You need to really be able to communicate with the guides and the spirits, but also, be protected, but also if you have to engage in some kind of battle, protective battle, that you're up to the task. Boo. Alright, let's see what we got. Because, the people with the deceit and, again, trying to harness your energy. We get this often. And spiritual people get this often. Spiritual creative people get this often. People trying to just one-up you, take what's yours, You're emotionally fulfilled, though. You're spiritually connected. You just need to step into that a little bit more. What is this? Inner conflict. Inner conflict makes decision making difficult. Okay, you may have some inner conflict. And this is probably due to the things that are surrounding you, the environments, the people. And these environments, obviously, they're up to no good. And it's only, it's adding conflict to your decision making. Bridging differences. Cultural differences bring both challenges and growth. Okay, this could be cultural differences as well with the people around you. This can be cultural. This could be subcultural. This could be age related. This could be many differences that bring that you need to bridge. But this could also mean that people, this is one of the reasons why you're attacked, because of this cultural misunderstandings, being misread, being perceived in a negative light because of differences. Spreading positivity. Keep rating positive energy and influence. Keep doing this. Even though you can get down sometimes, you are a likable and kind person. You do have a fun side. Engage in this often, as much as you can. It can be hard, but definitely try to get in touch with that. Unspoken desires. Unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. Okay. This could be their unspoken desires. I mean, you could have some unspoken desires too, but definitely some on their side. They're not going to tell you what their intentions are. Some of it is driven by desire. And some of this can also be tied to the past lives that we were talking about in these ancient lands as well. It's very complicated, like the card we got earlier is complicated. Drifting apart. The connection between you and someone is fading. Okay, you may be drifting apart from others, people in your life that are not bringing you what you need, that are taking from you, that you know are engaged in this deceitful behavior. You're drifting apart from them, and that's good. The more you can separate yourself from these bad actors, the better. Okay? Because it's only bringing you conflict, inner conflict, that you don't need. Ooh, unexpected revelation. A shocking revelation will change your perspective. Again, something is going to come out. Someone's going to say something that exposes them, or their unspoken desires, or their unspoken, something that's unspoken. They're going to say something or do something that reveals that true intent. It's going to be exposed. Again, breaking news. A surprising revelation will shift your perspective. One right after the other. Unexpected revelation. A surprising revelation will shift your perspective. Breaking news. This could be also world event as well. You may see something happen in the world that's a reflection of what you're going through. Or just breaking news in your life. Again, this could be... It could be someone you thought you trusted, although do we really trust anyone these days? I'm just saying, like, we get a lot of this deceit energy coming through, and a lot of this, like, siphoning energy always coming out for us. So, you know, it's really hard to... Attachment issues. Issues of attachment, either excessive or harm, fearful, may arise. Okay, people may feel like they're attached to you, or have like some kind of weird attachment style. Again, with this drifting apart, they may try to resist that. There's something there. Playing both sides. Someone is trying to appease everyone. You know those people. Okay, so if they're really like towards you, they could be like that for everyone. But you don't know their true desires. You don't know their unspoken desires. You don't know where their mind really lies, where their heart really lies, because they're so busy appeasing everyone, which means they easily turn on you if that's what will get them favor. And then to your face, be all nice to you, because that is, in the moment, is getting them favor. Okay? So it should be interesting. Like, what if they were confronted with you and another person and they had to choose? They would probably go against you. Probably. I mean, because that's usually what happens. Authentic vibes. You find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. Yeah, only surround yourself with people that you know are authentic, or that have a good vibe to them. And again, this is easier said than done, but you really are drifting apart from people who really don't matter, who really don't bring anything to your life, that are only siphoning and taking away. Because you don't need that in your life. Quiet contentment, quiet companionship brings you peace inside. Again, Yeah, choosing the right people. Choosing the right people, again, with this 10 of cups here. This contentment with other people, this other person. Okay? And definitely something there. So there is contentment with others. There are people in your life that you do find contentment with. But there's a lot that you don't. But you keep yourself separated. You keep yourself apart for those people, or you should, as much as possible. Because like if you work with these people, it's kind of hard. But as much as possible, clearing the area, clearing up misunderstandings through communication. Again, with there's a lot of misunderstandings. So I feel a lot of like your reputation is a misunderstanding, whether that be through just differences in people, which obviously so, but again, they're perceiving you a certain way and they're reacting. And you have a lot of rumors, and you have a lot of people that are haters and deceitful, trying to play both sides, trying to get attention from others. And if they feel like attacking you will get at that, then they will do that. Yeah, there really is no loyalty with some of these people. Unfiltered truth. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. But I feel like you do this often, which sometimes doesn't give you any points. I know I tend to be this way sometimes. And yeah, so, I mean, if you're not really fake and phony, then, you might have a couple of people who don't like you. Okay? But also, too, someone may be saying something. Spill the beans. Someone is about to reveal. Okay, these came out together. So, okay, unfiltered truth and spill the beans. So someone is going to reveal everything, no holds barred. So they're going to tell you how they really feel. And it's about time. Oh, what? It's about time. It's about time. Long time coming. So it's someone who maybe have been like playing to your face, but like definitely they're going to finally tell you. Yeah. Okay, tell me how you really feel. Okay, because you're nobody to me. That's how you need to be. Because, I mean, if someone's, they're nobody to you. Yeah, you think all these people that try to, like, throw shit my way, in workplace or whatever, wherever, you think they matter to me at the end of the day? I'm there for a paycheck. I try to be nice. But when people are in this, like, stupid energy playing these stupid games, I'm just going to be like, no. Intrigued. Someone is intrigued by you and wants to know you better. Or maybe it could be something positive. I'm getting that it's negative, but you could also have someone else who says something nice about you. I did have a person come up to me the other night and complimented me, and I did not even know who this person was, but they must have been a regular because they knew me, or they knew of me and how I present myself. And it was not something I expected. But it was positive, so maybe it's positive. Something positive could be said. Group dynamics. Group dynamics are shifting. Okay. Again, this is a group dynamic thing with a lot of these people that are doing what they're doing, with what I said before, with how they're reacting to you, with how they're coming at you, all that stuff. Group dynamics. This is also changing too. So you may have people come and go. Some people go, some people come in, new people, whatever, however that works. The reaction is going to be different. It's going to be a different chemistry of people. Again, so yeah. So, again, expect another shift in the people that you deal with. That happens. Pretending to be fine. You may appear strong while being vulnerable. You may do this, but also people do this around you as well. They may be bothered by you, but they're not going to let you know that. Protective shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. They're keeping their hidden emotions, again, with the hidden desires, but also, too, you need a protective shell. You need to protect yourself from other people. Okay? Yeah. So, again, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. We've dealt with this before. We've had this happen. We're used to it by now. Right? We're used to this. But yeah, this is a spiritual journey that you're on. And you're supposed to enhance your spirituality. So, we already know what's going on let's just focus on what we need to do spiritually. I mean, other than like the protective magic and the we know we need to meditate, we know we need to focus, we know we need to amp up our spell work, anything else that will help us in this spiritual journey that we're going through, this new rebirth, this new glow up, this new just this new you that's coming into okay. We have guidance, play, and boundaries. So you are going to be reaching out. You are going to be receiving spiritual guidance. You need to play more. I know we've gotten this before. And boundaries. You need to set boundaries with these people. You need to set boundaries so that you have time to play. That you have time to do things that you enjoy. You can't just be saying yes to people who probably don't even care, that are probably being deceitful and two-faced to you, while you could be focusing on yourself. Say yes to yourself. Set these boundaries. Okay? It's really important, these boundaries right now. Determination, knowledge, and awakening. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're really asked to be really steadfast with this determination in studying, to getting more knowledge spiritually, to really diving more deep into that subject, whatever it is that can help you. Also thinking of the Hierophant, really gaining this knowledge, but also awakening. It's going to help you awaken. Again, spiritually, with the chakras, with the tree, with your roots grounded and branches reaching towards the heavens. So you're going to be awakened on a new level. It's going to be a new level of awakening that you're going through. And so you're asked to be strong. You're asked to go deeper. They're really asking you to go deeper, to focus on yourself, to sit with yourself. You do need that hermit mode because of all the distractions with people. It's getting to be confusing. Creation. Ooh. It's going to lead to creation. You're going to create something. You're going to make something. Also, some secrets of creation, like you may actually have some kind of revelation in some way about creations. That's interesting. Got that. You're moving forward despite all the things that are being thrown at you, despite all the drama. And again, you're blocking it. So you just really need to focus on yourself at this time. I know I say that a lot because, again, it's true. It's true. Leadership, because you are a true leader. And this may actually get some people who are in leadership roles upset, because you are a true leader and you're going to step more into this leadership role. You just need to go further deep inside yourself and find that orb, that inspiration. Again, going deep into yourself and finding what you seek, because that's what you seek, is going to be that deeper connection with the divine, deeper wisdom and clarity as well. You're gonna get clarity. And that's really, really important to you. It's gonna be a new time of increased spirituality, because it's also gonna link you to a different time when you've experienced this before. Spanning multiple lifetimes, spanning multiple dimensions. Very powerful. Okay, explore fullness and tap into your sacral power. Explore fullness. And tap into your sacral power with that sexual energy as well, with that creation energy. That creation energy that some people want to steal for themselves, you're using to tap into creativity and into divine source. Then one next step, okay, yeah, you're on a journey and you're taking the next step. Like I said, you keep moving forward. You need to keep taking those next steps. The next step, the next step, the next step. That's what's going to get you where you need to go. And this next step in your spiritual journey is really, you need to focus on it. You need to make it more of a priority. Like, it could be a priority, like, it needs to be, like, some of you, yeah, it's a priority. But I'm feeling it needs to be amped up, but I'm also getting for people who aren't really making it a priority, they need to make it a priority, because it is a priority. It's very important that you take it seriously, because your gifts are leveling up, and your mind, your body, your soul, again, yeah, affecting everything. It does affect it could be affecting your body. You could be having pains. You could be having, because you need to go this next step spiritually. I don't know, if that makes sense. Something that being held back is affecting your body as well, among other things. But yeah, because they're all connected. And so you need to go and do some healing soul work to heal other aspects of your body. Also connecting with healing spirits. Oh, when I said that, this reminds me of the healing symbol. Emotions or energy in motion. Again, with the emotions that you have, it is affecting you on your health level. So you need to make sure that these emotions are in the right place, or in a good place, they're moving you forward, that are helping you out, that are really, again, taking you where you want to be, okay? Listen from the heart and the precious present moments, okay? Okay, sit in meditation in the present moments and listen to your heartbeat, in connection to your heart as well, to connect with that. Vulnerability is power, okay? Vulnerability in a spiritual way, but I don't want you to think that you need to, obviously don't walk around being vulnerable, but maybe what you consider would be being vulnerable to you will help you open up, especially in a spiritual way. Still remain protected, but something you need to do opens you up a little bit. I think you'll know what this is. I think you'll know when the time is right, or what that thing is that you can be vulnerable in, that will help you grow. Fill up your cup. Yeah. Fill up your cup. It's a time of emotional fulfillment. And intuition will also be clear limiting beliefs. Yeah. You're going to be flying high. Clear those limiting beliefs, whether they are yours or if they've been thrust upon you from people. Oh, I did not see this card. I just went down, and I guess this had fallen out with the other cards when I was pulling from the other deck, and it says partial truths, only sharing parts of the truth to benefit oneself. So that also plays a role in this reading of partial truths. Again, with people doing that. But again, you just need to, the guidance here is focus on deep spirituality. Whatever spirituality you connect with, take into account all the things that were brought up here in regards to this. But all the really strong underlying current here is to really step into your spiritual power, to own your spiritual power, and to be reborn a stronger, more spiritually vibrant person than before. This is rebirth energy. Okay? So keep moving forward. Step deeper into your spirituality and become reborn into the new, beautiful spiritual being that you're always meant to be.